Hi, I'm Joe Hilferty. Welcome to my channel. Today I want to give you guys a brief look at this new Wolf 48-inch dual fuel range. This is the updated version that came out, I guess, technically at the end of 2021 and didn't really start shipping until probably the beginning or middle of last year. It really doesn't look that different from the previous generation, and they actually did that on purpose. I think the previous generation sold so well that they didn't really want to mess with that formula. And I could have sworn I'd seen designs years ago that looked actually more contemporary, more like a Miele or a Monogram range, and it's clear that they decided, you know what, this is actually selling really well, so let's again not mess with the formula. They do give you red knobs with this range. You get a choice of a 3 set of black stainless, and they're adding to that now I want to say a gold and a carbon stainless option, or a black stainless option maybe. So they're gonna essentially give you this set of red knobs, and then when you purchase it, if you have an aversion to red, you can select another set of knobs. Some slight differences in the design that I've noticed is this tighter little vent in the back that used to be a little bit thicker. There used to be a vent in the back of the griddle, which has been eliminated, so you now get a larger griddle surface when opting for the griddle. I'm gonna have to check the griddle to see if it does the same thing. The cast iron here is a little bit thinner, and by removing some of that meat, it does make it just a tad slightly easier to clean. Like the previous generation, you have these little divots at all 4 corners, and then you've got these silicone little inserts to kind of grab that. Over time, the adhesive there can sometimes come off, but I really haven't had too many issues with that happening in a number of years. But just a little bit thinner. I think the old one's set up a little bit higher. So very just teeny little update there. Big update was this. So this used to be a glass sensor touch interface with like your timer and clock and a roast probe option. Now you have the same type of features that you have on a Wolf M-Touch oven, including the gourmet mode. Just like the previous generation, you have these various cooking modes that come up on the bezel for the oven, and then you've got the ability to adjust by toggling left or right. Digital fade out. So that's actually a carryover from the previous generation. These bezels rather did actually change. By the way, I think they are coming out with some various finish options that you can get as an accessory. Now, a lot of companies that use the dual flame burner system have now started to add kind of a ring of LEDs to kind of let you know that simmer flame, which is in a lot of cases hard to see under direct light. They'll now have a safety set of LEDs. So you can see they're doing the same thing here, but that LED is tinted wolf red. So very cool. So touchscreen, different bezel design, slightly different knob design, slightly different grates, slightly different vent. And by the way, that is not an intake, that's an exhaust for your boiler. A lot of people look at that and say, oh, is that an intake system? No, that's, if you're burning something in the oven, I think smoke's gonna come out there. Really, from the outside, not a lot of additional change, I don't think. You got the cute little furniture legs down here. Oven cavity, you do see a little bit of change. So they went away from the traditional dual fan setup to this twin verticross setup. It's my understanding that this is going to get updated. I don't know if it's performance reasons. I've heard things here and there that say that they may be performance related, but there is going to be a slight change to the design to this. They're going to be just kind of rolling out, so I don't know when that will start shipping, but that's something we were informed of recently. But really, just like the M-Series ovens, you've got the rounded back racks, and then you have this really nice rolling rack. You'll get, looks like 2 glide racks in the main oven, and then one standard rack, which I'll call that the storage rack. Most of us don't keep or need to keep 3 oven racks, so you want to have a third rack tucked away somewhere. This is nice that they don't make it a glide rack, which is kind of bulky and a little bit of a pain to store. And then in the smaller oven, it looks like we're going to get 1 glide rack and 1 standard, and then a modified baffle for the single convection fan in the rear. And you can see you've got broiling in that little oven. There's bake below the floor. I want to say there's a modified version of the Ribbon Radiant Bake that is in the bottom of this oven. And then you've got a slightly different boiler design. So that's the inside of the oven. That is the controls for the oven. Of course, you're gonna get 2 of those when you do this 48. Love the 48. I think the secondary oven here is massively useful. A lot of people that I talk to that own these find that they do 90% of their cooking in this little auxiliary oven, which makes sense. It preheats faster, probably maintains more accurate and more consistent temperatures. And then, you know, we're not always cooking turkey, so you being able to put something small in that oven makes sense. If you do the math, a lot of cases in a remodel, we're gonna have a 36-inch top and a 33-inch cabinet for the double oven or oven microwave combination. So that is like, well, 33 and 36, that's like 69 inches. So a 48 is, you know, a lot of people consider this to be a very large addition to their kitchen. That can actually, in some ways, save you a bunch of counter space. So this version can be configured now with all burners, which I don't think you could do in the past. You could do a double griddle, which is my favorite option. I don't think I would need more than 4 burners. Single griddle, single grill, and then you can also do a double, I'm sorry, not a double, but a griddle option. And this may also have a wok burner option. I haven't looked that closely at it yet. But that's it. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments. If you like this video, please, for the love of God, give me a thumbs up, and then subscribe if you're in the industry. If you want to learn some of these neat little things or be able to show these things to your clients and seem like you're a smart person, unlike me, you know, subscribe. I'll post more of this stuff. Thanks.